I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fucking fail. I'm gonna fucking fail. I'm gonna fucking fail. And I will succeed.
4x4, I'm back on roll. I'm back on goal.
What's good, everyone? This is the Journey to Prodigy. This is my journey, my fitness journey, where I started, what my mindset was, what drove me to get to where I am now, and it's very important. It means a lot to me, and it really motivates and helps me to keep pushing and to keep moving, to keep up in the levels, because where I started to where I am now is just keeps inspiring me and inspiring others. So I just thought to share my journey. I see a lot of other fitness creators do that type of stuff, or they do their evolutions of where they started, the way they were, but I wanted to do a more genuine, video talking about my story and how I got here. So first of all, we're going to start out with the shout out to Prodigy Streetwear, my own clothing brand that is out now in the site. So I'll put the link down below. You can go check that out, order one of these, and the new drop will be available soon. So stay tuned for that. So let's fucking go. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with where it all started in 2017. So all through middle school, I was always a popular kid, but not for the good reason, because, I've spoken with this before on the podcast. If you haven't seen it, Unfiltered Podcast, you boys got a podcast too. So I'll leave that in the description as well. But 2017, grade 6, it all started. That's when I realized I had a lot of eyes on me, and it wasn't always good, because I always did my own thing. I was my own person. I never followed. I was never a sheep. You'd have this group of people that would all dress the same, act the same. It wasn't anything unique. And I was a kid that was into rap a lot, so like Tupac, Biggie, and all that. So I wore bandanas, I wore chains. I made music, which none of that was normalized. None of that was, the trend, right? So, I'd have people coming up to me, "Oh, what's up, Trey?" Like in the hallway, you have loads of people who fist bump me and shit. But later on, you'd hear them chatting shit, say, "Oh, that dude's a goof," blah, 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 picking on me as a kid. So it was never for the good reason, and that really motivated me and pushed me to push through, get in shape, up the levels and prove everyone wrong. And to everyone out there, you need to find a reason. It's very important. So it all started with just light work. I'll put some photos up here as I go through the journey. It all started with me asking Mom for some dumbbells, because I know we had, you can start with like the 10-pound dumbbells. So I would just do like the corny, same old bicep curls and push-ups. That's all I did in the beginning, to get toned and just, try to get in shape, because I always told myself in grade 6, grade 7, I want to be in shape for basketball too, because I don't want to just get bullied around. And I want to be the man, in high school. I want to be that guy, and I had that attention and shit, So like I was in and out of just like trying to figure myself out. And yeah, I just kept at it, and I kept adding on workouts as I went. The intensity and weight obviously goes up, and just kept proving everyone wrong. And I just kept my head down and I kept working. And as we go through the years, grade 7, the popularity grew more and more. Grade 8, more respect, and I just kept moving, kept grinding, and, kept my head up. That's the biggest thing, because I went through a lot to get where I am now. So when we hit high school, I had all that attention, all that reach, and I really started getting into shape. So grade 9 is when it really got serious. So when I was in grade 9, I had a lot more respect. People fucked with me. They knew the grind. They knew what it was. That's where it started to take off. And from grade 9, I was a little chubby, you know what I mean? Because I was still like growing, my body was still, going through it. So when we hit around grade 9, it was like, So when grade 10 came around, that's when I started to stretch out. That's when I started to get my height. That's when I started to, you know, shred down. And I think in grade 9, I was probably, 150 pounds. But I was chubby, right? I was short. I was like, probably like 5'9", 5'8". So when grade 10 came around, I think I was sitting around 5'11", at like 170 pounds. So I was shredded down, and I was just getting even, like, just stretching up more and more. And then grade 11 is when I hit about 6'2", and I was sitting around like 180, 185, and that's when I started putting on muscle and actually look really good. I'll throw some photos up here too of grade 11. And I started going to parties, and I started getting messages from a lot of younger kids, and that were in rec, grade 6, 7, 8, you know, kids in 9, kids in 10, texting me saying how much I motivated them and inspired them, and how, you know, how the story is, you know, they respected me a lot for that, what I went through to get here, because a lot of people seen it, right? They're like, oh, Trey, blah, 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 kid's a weirdo, wearing bandanas, he ain't gonna get nowhere. But it goes to show, when you keep your head down, look at me now, branding, being able to inspire a lot of people, you know, flipping the switch, flipping the narrative from grade 6. That's what really motivated me, keep me going, is knowing how much and how long I've came to get to where I am. So always remember that. It don't matter what everyone says, you can be doing as well as you can, and motherfuckers will always talk. So just don't listen to the haters. Keep fucking moving and improving and up in the levels. That's all I gotta say for that. But yeah, started going to a few parties in grade 11. People were coming up to me, you know, like groups of people. Yo, Trey, what's up, man? Like, I didn't even know many of these people in the beginning. That's when it kind of hit me, like, holy fuck. I gotta be smart, and I gotta do things right, because reputation is key. So you gotta play the game right, because motherfuckers will always be on your back. So that's a big thing. And grade 12 came around, and, you know, I was on top of the world, you know. And a lot of people said, you know, Trey ran that fucking school. And I'm not trying to sound right, you know, ahead of myself, but I used it for the good reason, man. And I remember helping many more people out, and a lot of younger kids reaching out to me, and just keep upping the levels with starting to make fitness content and all that other shit, and posting a lot, posting quotes, reaching out to people, doing gym programs for people. And it really just kept taking off, and kept my head down, keep grinding. I got photos from grade 12 up here, and it was just good. I mean, it goes to show, always fucking put your mind to something and always pursue it, because you never know. You know what I mean? You won't get nowhere if you don't put the work in. So just keep at that. And I hope everyone can listen and watch this video and understand that all it is hard work and where your mindset is, because you got to go through a lot of experiences to build your mind, build yourself as a person. So it's just very important just to stay ready, stay wanting to do more, stay wanting to up the levels, and just live life and keep it moving. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. You know, that's just the gist of just me building myself, building my brand over the years, not listening to the haters, and really upping the game. So change the game, remain the same. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. There's gonna be much more to come. So peace out, have a blessed day, let's get it.